Vicky here with you, and today is day one of 30 Inks 30 days for the month of June 2021. So I'm very excited. I decided to participate again, and hopefully I'll last it through the month. I had a lot of fun last time. I don't think there's as many people that I know that are participating this month, so I hope it's still a lot of fun. I'm starting off this episode with a bit different because I have done a little book haul, and you'll understand the reasoning behind this because I decided, let me just move the camera a bit. Okay. I decided, I wasn't sure what I was going to write, and in the end I decided with Dr. Seuss. So yesterday I had to go to give an old radio, like a CD player that wasn't working anymore, and I went to give it to the recycling center, and they also sell books, or used books, and I found a bunch of them. This one, Bears in the Nights, The Cat in the Hat. They're not in good condition, but that's perfect because I want to use them as journals that I'm going to change, because I'm almost finished with my altered book journals, so I wanted some new ones. But I will be using this one because what I want to do is use this here, the ABCs, and I'm going to go through all of the things, like big B, little b, what begins with B, and then write, and that's what I'm going to write every day. But there's only 26 letters, so I was missing a few. So that I will find in this one, and I thought it was really awesome because it's in English and in French. So you've got the text in French, and then you've got it in English. And I thought just this little blurb, I could choose 4 little blurbs and use that as my writing sample for the day. So this is what we're going to be writing. Then I also found, since I'm sharing them with you, I also find this Ultraviolet Catastrophe. I just thought it was a really pretty book. It also has pretty big pages and not many, so perfect for altering, doing an altered book journal. Then I found this, and this brought back memories of when I was young. It's La Bonne Chanson. It's the 5e album, 201 à 250, and it's old songs, and oh my god, there's a lot of people that went through this. And it's songs, and with the music, like you can play the piano, and so I'm not sure. So far I don't really know any of these, which is surprising because I would have thought I would have known some of them. No. See, some kids decorated it. So I'm thinking in this case, if I want to use any of the pages, I will probably do a photocopy, because I don't want to put this apart. There's not that many that I find that are old Quebec, but I don't know any of these, which is surprising. I would have thought I would have known some of these, and I don't know any of them. Wow. This is, I think I might know this one. Mignon. But I don't know. I thought it, yeah, I don't know about any like they're not. I probably had the book that was before that, I guess. But yeah, so I just thought it was really, really interesting, so I had to get it. Then I found this one, which is also a type of like Dr. Seuss, and I like the fact that the pages are matte because this way you can do stuff with it, and the characters are fun as well. And you know, like I always remove a few pages, but I can probably use the images. Like that would be a really cute image to use in something else, so I might do that. And then I was really excited about this one because I never ever find canning books, and this one is about preserving, and I just thought it was like really interesting to have all kinds of different preserves and recipes. And I figured, you know, that see there's all kinds of pickled okra and all kinds of different things. So I didn't have this book, and I'm always on the lookout for them, but I never find them, so I was very excited. So that's going into my pile of books that I refer to when I'm canning, because if you don't watch my channel, because you might not watch my channel, you might only watch the fountain pen videos, but I'm really into canning. I love preserving food. I have a garden, and I love buying fresh food and using those to can. So you know, I'm a lot into prepping, but the type of prepping that is not the end of the world type of prepping, but more getting stuff organized so that if something happens, you're not in an emergency, you've got food and you've got good stuff. And I also like to know what's in my food, so I like to cook from scratch usually, and I like to have fresh ingredients, so that's why I dehydrate and I can, and so on and so forth. So anyway, long story, this is what I'm going to be using to write in my 30 inks 30 days. I've resisted the urge to ink up my beautiful vibrant violet Kaweco with the double broad nib, and I didn't clean my nib, I guess, because it still has the ink from the last time, but that's okay because it was Little Bob anyway, and that's what I'm putting in today. So this one is a cult. I think it's a Diamine ink, and I think it's a cult exclusive. And like I said, it's called Little Bub, and that was not a good fill. I don't need to have it filled up completely. However, this one I really like, so if I can get a bit more, I would like it. Try to wipe some of that because I always end up with inky fingers, no matter what I do. It's like impossible. By the end of this video, you'll probably see ink all over my fingers. I think I cleaned it up as much as I can. Okay, so these little converters I found at Pens and Tools. They're Iwi converters. IWI. I don't know how you would say it in English, but in French it would be Iwi, I guess. And they work great. They work on the Kawecos. They're much less expensive. They're like $2. So definitely something to look into. And I'm gonna do my chromatography. I miss doing that. Oh my god, the double broad. Oh, so amazing. So let's start that. Then I've got my little bin so that we can do the splash. And hopefully I remember how to do my splotches, which I might not. It's been a while. I did use the technique in making some art, so that was fun. And I love this ink so much, I really don't want to waste it, so I'm not gonna try to like be smart about this and not put too much in my syringe. I think I've got plenty. Yeah, definitely plenty. Okay, so there's, oh, and I want to do, take this out, we'll wash that, put the syringe into that. Just gonna do a little swatch test. And I didn't shake it again, so and I love using these papers for making art afterwards, so I don't waste any of my inks. I just use it up. Okay, and then the last thing I was usually doing, I think, is something like that. Oh, this is so juicy. Okay, so put that aside. And let's pull out my little book. So today we're using Diamine Cult Edition. It's so juicy. Little Bob, and we're June 1st, 2021, and I'm using my Kaweco Vibrant. I should have put AL Sport Vibrant Violet with a double broad nib, and you can see like it really is juicy. Probably went, yeah, actually I should, if I was smart, I would put a piece of paper in between just so that it doesn't write on this one, because it seems to want to. So this is going to be the Dr. Seuss ABC. And we're going to start with the A, obviously. So it's very short, but it's good that way. Whoops. Might as well, because we've got the space this time around. I love the color variation in this. It's very pretty. I love the combination with my pen. So here it is, close up. I don't know if you can see the variation in the like there is shading, and it's pretty awesome. You can see it more in this here on the sides. And then let's see what the chromatography looks like, because that's always part of the fun. So lots of pink, purple. That's what this ink is made out of. I still don't get why it's called Little Bob, but I don't know. It is that, but I love it. I love it. I think it goes super well with my Kawecos and my Kaweco. And I also wanted to show some other inks. I don't have a ton of different inks samples, so I can't, like, I can provide you with what I've got. I don't have others. So this is the Australian Rose Noodler. Let's close up. Here we go. Oops. So this is the Australian Rose, the Noodler. I thought it's obviously darker. This one has, you can see here on the card, it has some green sheen to it. It's green gold type of sheen. And I'm hoping you can pick it up. It's very pretty. But I don't have I don't have anything else. The only one I could find was like the Krishna Winter that I have, but it's much lighter. This is the Pilot Iroshizuku Yamabudo, and then this is Luscious Pink from Dryden. So just thought I would share that with you guys. If I would love to know if that's interesting. I know, like I said, I don't have a ton of different inks. So I will be showing you the ones I've got, but hopefully this is something that can be helpful for some of you guys. The one thing I forgot to do is check if I had anything in my samples that was close. Oh, there's this one, the Colorverse Andromeda, which I don't have a bottle of. I forgot to pull those out because I don't have bottles of them. But this one is pretty, it's a lot closer than a lot of the other ones. So, but it seems to have more red in it. This feels more green to me. This feels more like gold or copper. So yeah. So that's it for day one. I hope you've enjoyed. I'm looking forward to this and reading your comments. If you don't like inks, don't bother watching these, because that's all that it's about. That and the fountain pens. And all through the month, I'm only going to be using Kawecos, so there's not going to be other pens. They're all Kaweco sports in some way or fashion. So yeah, so that's it. Bye everyone.